Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Cosmic Creation 144. If you're new here, my name is Monse, and if you're returning, thank you for coming back. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate all of you being here. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, and share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Whoa, hey, yeah. Ochun is out here. That's crazy. Because what we got in the energy. Okay. So I have a couple of notes that I took down because I was getting a lot. Okay. While I was meditating. So I actually just did some cord cutting. I don't know, maybe some of you can benefit from doing that at this time. I'm just saying what I was doing. Well, because I wasn't going to do a reading. I wasn't going to even meditate. I was just cutting the cords, setting intentions, doing my do. But, okay, first off, I'm going to say this. This is just energy, okay? I'm not saying... I'm going to say specifically what I heard, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that. If you feel like this is your message, then it's your message. And if you don't, that's cool. Because it's not going to be for everybody. Not everybody's situation is the same. Not everybody is going through the exact same thing. 144 as I'm saying that. So that's what I was going to say. I am talking to a divine feminine. This is going to be a divine feminine reading. Okay, my decks even got switched. I had other decks on my table and I'm not using neither of the ones that I was going to use. My decks got completely switched and I'm assuming it's because of the message here. So let's get it popping. I was doing my cord cutting, and as I was doing the cord cutting, I saw, to me it seemed like a woman. Never saw a face or anything. I just saw that this person was holding something. They have long black hair, but they were holding something, and when they lifted it up, they like bowed their head. This is how I saw them in my vision, right? And then I see some form of royalty. She had gold, like a crown. I don't even know. It gave very Egypt attire. Okay, that type of like ancient attire. That's what it gave. It was giving ancient attire. Because even the woman that was making the offering, her clothes looked of ancient times. So, but they were offering, she was offering this this goddess, a baby. And I just heard black baby. African American baby? Sorry. African American baby. That they offered the baby to the goddess, but the goddess didn't look right. Okay, she look at what's here, the karmic ties. Look at it says etheric cords. This is the karmic releasing karmic cords, all that. This is the card for that. That's crazy. She didn't look right. Okay, she didn't look right. She looked mean. She looked evil. She looked malicious. She looked like she looked pissed that she was getting offered. Hold on, guys. Yeah, she just looked like pissed off, mad, evil, just a wench. That's what I was gonna say. We got Oya here. We got the orichas out here. That's another thing I heard. Ochun, Oya. We have water here as well. I also saw a vision of people And again, I saw the vision of, and I keep calling her a woman. Again, I saw her again, but again, never a face. Okay? Coming out of the river, but that river, when I tell you, is like just full of rocks. Like it was a river, but it was almost like there was no water, because you just see a whole bunch of rocks. And there's like a lot of people, including this woman, coming out of the river. Just like, you know what I'm saying? Tired, exhausted. And it's so crazy because earlier today I recorded a video for my other channel, Time for T144, if you want to go check it out. And that's what I spoke about. I spoke about being tired, but not tired in a sense of like, oh, I'm sleepy. Oh, yes, because I haven't been, going to sleep early. No. I mean, you're 555 as I'm saying that. Like, you're spiritually tired of being spiritually attacked, of being spiritually manipulated, of being spiritual, like, spell work and things like that. Being, like, it's like attack at her. That's that. And I have all of I have my ancestor decks, I have my oricha decks right now, and I have the Ascended Masters deck. So it's giving like your spirit team, your ancestors, your angels, like, I just heard it's war. It's war. Like, this shit is done. Like, enough is enough. And I think that's, you are that person that I keep seeing. What is giving with the offering is that you probably know that queen. You know that goddess. And you weren't technically right. This is just how I'm seeing it. Or how I'm interpreting it. You weren't actually offering the baby, but maybe you offered something else. Maybe you were always kind to this person. And you didn't know that this was a hidden enemy. This was a person that was attacking you, physically attacking you, and then attacking you spiritually. When I say physically, I don't mean hitting you or anything, but, maybe they will say stupid ass shit. Like, if you say like, hey, you know what? I was thinking of like starting my own business of candles. That's hella stupid. You're never going to find money like that. You're never going to make money. That's not going to take off. That's not going to blah, blah, blah. And it's so funny that I said that because I also saw a rocket taking off, shooting up, straight up. And that is what's coming in for you at this time. It's enough is enough. They are tired of it. And look, yeah. They are done. It is like, where did it, because I did write that down. Look, at rocket to the top. I also saw like a cross and somebody on it. So what that gave me is that you might have been, somebody might have tried to sacrifice you in some way, but it didn't work. Because I saw that, and then immediately I saw the rocket ship. And it didn't work. So it's like I saw that image of the cross, and then I heard, but it didn't work. Why? Because you're shooting straight to the top. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Exactly. I was actually going to say something else, and that just rolled out of my mouth. I was going to say nothing can stop this from happening, no matter how hard they try. And I feel like they're trying really fucking hard. So make sure you're staying grounded. Make sure you are. Also, I did see a mushroom, but a massive mushrooms. And I saw like little dangly things hanging from the head of the mushroom and people living underneath it. And then I wrote down poverty. God doesn't like ugly. And evil never prospers. And if you are prospering at it for a while, it's because God is allowing these people for it. Because God is giving them the opportunity to not do spell work, to not manipulate and lie and steal and cheat and do all these evil things to other people, especially people who mind their motherfucking business, like you. Okay? And so it's giving that. It's giving karma is here, present, and it's about to show these people what's good. Okay, because I wrote down poverty, and it's giving like they're not under a mushroom, they're under a bridge, they're under a rock, I don't know. It's giving maybe whatever it is that they wished upon you for whatever would happen to you, it's going to happen to them. You reap what you sow. 11:11. Oh my God. I also keep seeing black cats. Cleopatra can be significant for somebody here. Okay. With this cat, it's giving Bastet. Okay. A lot of Egypt, a lot of Egyptian goddesses, like I said, even the one that I saw in my vision, she looked at like an Egyptian goddess, even though she was evil, right? But so maybe this is giving past life as well, that it all right, you guys, that in a past life. Okay, so it's B from a past life, 12:12, but it's done. But it's over. I also was guided to give you a crystal that you guys can benefit from if this is already resonating with you. And this is here, the clear quartz. Okay, it's clarity, purity, to be able to see things clearly, hear things clearly, feel things clearly, everything crystal clear, maybe for no form of illusions or anything. And this is also like for amplification, so amplifying your intentions and amplifying your thoughts and your words and things like that. So I don't know, maybe, because I did also hear sacred talisman, right? Un talisman, which is, you know, something sacred. You can buy one, charge it, and wear it. If you already own something like this, or, you know, if you feel guided to. Also, I got my African goddess deck, and as I was shuffling, this card was in there. Obviously, it is not the same. It does not belong here, right? But this card says peace. And that's where you're at right now. Here. You have clarity. You're at peace. Your mind is not cluttered. Your mind is not foggy. It's not fogged. It's not. So at any point in time, if you feel like you are like doubting yourself or thinking twice about something you were already so assertive about, immediately repent that shit. Rebuke that shit. Sorry, repent. Maybe somebody needs to be repenting out here, okay? And ask for some forgiveness. But rebuke it, okay? Rebuke it. I did say water, right? And I wrote water 3 times. Water, water, water. And I just saw 444. You're divinely protected at this time. So, look, we have cosmic power as well. anything else? Black cat. Oh, okay. Another thing. So even though the black cat, it's giving me like ma'at and bastet, what it's giving me even more is like a feline energy overall. So, because I wrote that down, a feline, right? And what's a feline? She's fearless, she's strong, she's brave, she's courageous, she's powerful. She knows no fear. She doesn't know what fear is. She's very devoted, a very devoted, really?
Sorry.
She's very devoted. Oh my gosh. My bad. My son was cooking, so I just let him finish cooking so I can get started. And I just realized something. So I told you, right, that I wrote down water, water, water 3 times. I also, Ochun was coming through, Oya was coming through, and Yemaya were coming through. And they all 3 are related to water. Yemaya is the ocean. Ochun is the lakes, the rivers. And Oya is the thunder. She's the storm. So this is what this again. I'm telling you, I'm speaking to my ladies. Okay, no offense to my guys, but this is giving very late, very divine, feminine, very female. And I always say that I'm a girl's girl, so I'm definitely loving this for whoever it's resonating. If you're a female, a divine female, an angelic being, a chosen one, a star seed, I'm talking to you, okay? So with Ochun, Oya, water, 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 the feline, it's again, like I said, it's giving like you and you probably don't look like that. You probably don't look like you are this fierce lioness on the inside. It's like you have Sekhmet and Bastet with you. A Lyran. Maybe you resonate with that. A Lyran. Because I keep seeing like lions, cheetahs and panthers. A lion, a lioness, just very, those type, like a ferocious female animal is what I keep seeing. You know that saying that says, oh no, you fuck with the wrong one today, they fucked with the right one. They fuck with the right one, because whoever you were in, again, whoever you were in a karmic cycle with, okay? Whoever you were in a karmic cycle with that you walked away from, or however it ended, right? But it ended. We didn't even see 12-12 here. It's over. That shit is done. And this brings me back to that other reading I did where I said that the girl was rowing to shore and she finally made it. And again, those were like ancient times, because her canoe or whatever was logs. It wasn't even an actual canoe. It was just logs tied together. And she was like rowing with a stick. And then now I see a woman amongst others, which is giving me like soul tribe, soul family, divine partners, divine connections. It doesn't always necessarily have to be in love, right? If it is in love, but just a divine souls. We're being liberated in a sense. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, we're being liberated. So not only you, me, anybody else watching, we are officially free and the path is clear. Stay grounded, okay? Continue to stay peaceful, protect your peace, protect your space. And look at more water. More water. Somebody needs to visit the water. Rather, that's the ocean, a lake, a river, something. Ay. But you need to go and get yourself wet. Maybe connect with, like I said, I was going to say Hecate. I don't know why. I was going to say Hecate, so maybe that's significant for somebody. Again, like I said, they fucked with the right one. What it's giving is Hecate, she's a dark goddess. So maybe you resonate with that. Maybe this is not the first time somebody tells you that. Maybe you should ask Hecate for guidance on what it is that you need to be doing or you should be doing. I have a video here on my channel that says, it's titled, Hecate has a message for you. If you want to go check that out, maybe there's a message in there for you if you feel called to, or if this is not the first time you've been told that Hecate is protecting you at this time. Please tell me, am I tapped in or what? Didn't I tell you? And you're the wounded healer. Again, this is probably why you're being asked to use the clear quartz, because that's what that's what it is. It's for purity, for clarity, for things to be balanced, for things to get restored, so you can continue to be peaceful and at peace. And again, you're a wounded healer, so you heal yourself and you heal others. Like, so, okay, if you already resonating with what I'm saying, if Sekhmet, if this is not the first time, again, that you've heard Sekhmet mentioned to you, if you look at her, you wouldn't think, right, that she's like this ferocious beast when she's deceived or lied to or some form of manipulated, you know, any form of spell work, things like that are gonna, that she's gonna be free from. How, somebody doesn't want me to talk. Hold on. I'm itchy. It's like somebody didn't think that you were this ferocious feline, and that by them coming for you, you were gonna turn in to who you really are, to your true nature. I just heard to your true nature. You protect yourself, you defend yourself, and not necessarily with words and action. No, with peace, with love, with kindness. That's how you do it. I hope you heard that, because that was confirmation. I don't even know what fell. I don't even know what fell. And I don't even know where it fell. Moving on. Yeah, so you are a very, very powerful being. And it's so crazy because these people might be thinking like, oh, well, she's probably doing something on me. She's probably this. She's probably doing that. Nah, nah, nah. Meanwhile, you're minding your business. They're the ones who are actually all up in your shit. Enjoy. Maybe somebody... Hold on. Okay, okay, thank you, Spirit. So I did tell you, right, that I've been seeing black cats. I don't know, I was gonna say it and I just forgot to say it. Maybe if you feel called to, maybe get a cat, not necessarily a black cat. I mean, if you don't mind getting a black cat, then getting a black cat, preferably a female, okay? And it's going to be somewhat of a spirit guide. Because if you see here, see, it's a baby, but if you see their little feet, it's not baby feet. It's like in the hands too. And with the earth and everything, like, it's giving spirit guide. And you're like nurturing it like a mommy, right? Because she's feeding the baby as well. So my hands just got really hot. Like, or if you already have one, maybe you might want to show more love to it. Maybe you've been neglecting your little animal. Whatever, if you have a cat or what, you dog, a turtle, a lizard, whatever, I don't know, whatever you have. Or maybe you're like a mother, a nurturing mother for all. That's another way I'm looking at it. Like, maybe you're a nurturing mother for all, for like the planet, for Earth, for plants, animals, like living things, flowers, trees, bushes, things like that. Maybe you're a nurturer. Oh, well, yeah, right, because you're a wounded healer. So again, like I said, you heal yourself and you heal others. You're a very nurturing and loving kind of person. And somebody thought that because you're that you were weak. That you were weak and that they can come for you. Silly rabbits. What did I say? Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. I'm not exactly sure, and I'm sorry if I'm misinterpreting it or saying the story incorrectly, but as far as I know, she, her name is Queen Ya Asantiwa. Okay, I think she was an oricha as well. I'm not sure though. But I know one thing for sure is that from her tribe, this was very sacred. It was made of gold. And I can't really remember the story, but point being, she was the one that was chosen to protect it. And you see her, she's ready. and with jewels and everything, in a gown, in a dress, and I'm not exactly sure what you would call what she's wearing. So, but I mean, she's looking right. Okay, she's looking right with her machete, because that's a machete, okay? For sure. With her jewelry and her dress and her machete, and she's guarding that with her life. And that's what you're doing with your peace, with your spirituality, with your tranquility, with your joy. Thank you, Spirit, with your joy. Like the peace you feel at this moment, you're protecting it. And you ain't putting that machete down for nobody. Like, it's either you come with your real face or don't come at all. Or you come in with honesty or don't come at all. Because you ain't you're not about to fuck up my peace. Okay? You're not about to come up in here and stress me out. The fuck? Hell no, I'm cool. I'm cool. Oh, you don't wanna fuck with me? That's cool. It's good. Shoot. What is that? Rejection is protection. Period. Okay? Grief. Whew. All right, we have desire. First, we had manifestations. Again, to set clear intentions, okay, for your manifestations to happen. Your desires, okay? You are in a moment, and again, we have more water. You see her in the water, and like this cloud right here is like, it almost seems like this is giving very, what's that word? Elemental power, okay? Like you can, like your element could be water. Thank you, Spirit. Like Oya, right? Again, I said it. Oya is wind and rain and storm and, you know, thunder and lightning. That's Yamaya. I'm sorry. Yamaya then again is significant for somebody here as well. And she's what? The ocean, the waves. If you go to the ocean, I'm going to tell you this. If this is a confirmation for somebody about Yamaya, and I'm just going to say this from my own experiences, okay? I'm going to tell you this. If you feel guided to go to the beach, and you go, and you're walking towards it, and it's calm, but then once you get a little closer, the waves start to pick up, and it starts to pick up, and by the time your feet hit the sand, that waves are just like, bah, bah. She's welcoming you. She's been waiting for you. Whatever you have on, I hope you're ready to get wet. Keep that in mind. Because I came back drenched. I had a sweatshirt and jeans. I was drenched. Okay? So just a little side note. But yeah, this is giving that maybe you have your element is water, and you can use that. I'm getting that little movie Moana, right? Isn't Moana like when she has to save her village. Like the ocean helps her go and find what's his name, Maui, to so they can save the village, right? That's in part 1. I think in part 2, I mean, the ocean helps her too, but you get my point, right? So maybe you're that person, right? Because in the movie, she didn't know. In the movie, she was the heir to the throne from her village, but that's not what she wanted. She always felt the water was calling her. She just didn't know why. And it was her ancestors. And then that's when she found out that she had that connection with the water. Also, when you're manifesting your desires, manifest your desires, your needs, your wants. Okay? Don't hesitate. Thank you, Spirit. Don't hesitate on what you want to ask for. Be specific. Set clear intentions for yourself. Okay? Maybe there's some secrets that are going to be revealed to you that you didn't know. Maybe there's maybe sometimes you think about like, nah, maybe they didn't do that. Yes, they did. They did that. See? They did that and then some. Okay? This is what I'm saying. I feel like this is why you're being guided to use this crystal. Because maybe you are being like, look, we have grief. Maybe when you think about that like a specific person couldn't have possibly done that, you're just grieving. This is what, okay. So in the beginning of the video, I did say that I was doing a cord cutting. Maybe you can benefit from that. And I did say that as well. You have, we have resistance out here. Okay. I just heard, don't resist the change. Don't be scared. On the bottom of the deck, karmic cords, cut. It says etheric cords, which is karmic cords, basically. And again, this is giving very protective. I protect my own. I protect my kids. I protect my space. I protect my energy. I protect my spirituality. I protect my destiny. Okay, this is who you are. Okay, don't allow any form of illusions that you're not who you say you are even enter your mind, because you are who you say you are. You are this fearless, divine feminine. And this is what is, okay. So this, thank you, Spirit. This is how they wanted you. Yeah, I don't think it was that you were scared. Maybe at some point, but you let all that go. And that is what has turned you into this fearless feline. But they want you like this. They want you in grief. They want you to resist the change. They want you to be scared of it. That's the reason why I said that. They want you to be scared of it. They want you to stay like this. You see how she's like all curled up in the roots of the tree? That's how they want you, like that. But you're not there. It's not going to happen. And it doesn't matter what they try or how they try. It's just not going to happen. Because, you know, she has like ankle bracelets, right? But the way her feet are put, they almost look like cuffs on your ankles. You know what I'm saying? Like they wanted you like put still, like sit here and you can't move. Like I just heard shackles. And I knew it. I said it. So you see how they want you to stay like stuck and it's stagnant and everything. But if you look even closer, like you have the sun, stars, moon, clouds. This is giving me another like earthly element with this one. It's giving me very like Mother Earth, Gaia. So that's another element. You have water, you have earth. Again, you're a healer, so maybe you can do some type of healing with herbs. Okay? With herbs. But yeah, those two cards are giving me that. It's giving me earth. And again, we had water. So you're just magic. You're just wonderful magic. You can do magic. You're a magician. This is what this is giving me as well, with like this robe or this cape and like the way her hair is long and it's like covered. It's giving me like, it gives me that. It gives me like magic. But it's like the way she's like this, it's like somebody wanted her oppressed, but she's like, no, bitch. No, that's just a no, thank you very much. Again, for whoever this message was for, you can benefit from doing some cord cutting, okay? Because the people that you've had around you have been wearing nothing but masks, okay? And they gotta go. Cut those cords. Even if you've been doing that, continue doing that. Make sure, like, whatever, anything lingering must go. What do they, when people go out of business, everything must go. Final sale, 80% off, 100% off. Everything must go. Why? Because you got good juju coming your way. Okay? Good juju. Okay? And these people don't get to be part of your good juju. I'm so sorry. But no. Let's see what the ancestors have to say here. Woo. Ooh, we got the Judge and the Monarch. It says poetic justice and victorious. And in my last video, I think I did say that, right? Where I heard that the victory was yours. So the scales are being balanced. People are being judged. People are being judged, either divinely judged or confirmation. Divinely judged or actual jail, I don't know, or an actual judge or something like that. But regardless, you have the victory, okay, regardless of what it is. And again, we do have the Monarch, right? We have Egypt again. And isn't the Monarch a female? Feline? We'll look that up right now, but hold on. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Let's see what it means. Okay. It says the monarch or pharaoh, these both rule of symbolic figures. The principal society organizes Egyptian life. It doesn't, it's a pharaoh. It just says it's a pharaoh. I don't know. It says it's an ancient monarch. The monarch or pharaoh held in multifaceted roles as both ruler and a symbolic figure. See, it's in the mention of Ma'at. The pharaoh's most social responsibility was to uphold Ma'at and accept, representing cosmic order, balance, and justice. Okay, so the monarch is representing Ma'at, and I think I did call her out because of the black cats, and all we know that she represents balance, justice, law, and order, and things like that. So that's very much coming through here, and I did say that right before we even looked it up. So yeah, symbol of kingship and connections to the divine. The symbol of unity, protector of Egypt, provider for the people, political, religion, and military leaders. I don't know. Now let's see what's going on. We have creature of water, creative expression. Whatever you feel free of, whatever you feel like doing at this time, go ahead and do it. You have all the creative expression you need. You have what you need. Okay? And we do have creature of the water. Again, more water. Maybe you're a creature of the water. Okay? Mother of God, miracles in motion. Again, didn't I say the good juju card did come out, right? Yeah, it did come out. Where'd it go? I could have sworn I did see it. Oh, right here. Yeah, so because you got good juju, so you got miracles coming in. Mother of God. Something about African Americans. The unknown enigma. But it was in reverse. Huh. Again. Somebody's trying not, hold on. No way. Somebody's trying really hard for you not to connect either with your higher self, with the divine team. If someone's really trying to like kick you off your path, off your journey. Because this is what it's giving. Look, you see how there's these two people like throwing something on top of their, like right on their eyes, and their eyes are closed. This is giving like an illusion. Like for you to close your eyes and see something that's not real. We're going to read this card because I've never seen that one. 44 could be significant. It says the unknown, still trying to control everything. It says the answer you seek are unknowable at this time. A moment for the divine is not ready to give you the full picture right now. Nothing is certain. There is not a yes or a no, but a pause. Trusting the unknown is about having unwavering faith. Believe in your bones that your ancestors have your back and are guiding you towards something even greater. So maybe this is a message for somebody else, but I was definitely getting that. And I did say earlier, right, that maybe you were still trying to see those people, like still trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. But I feel like it's because spell work is being done. So in the deck that we just used, Jumbi is the one I showed you with like all the masks, right? This one. And she came out in this deck. And what does that say? It says total disruption. This is what they want to do. They want to disrupt this peace you have going on, this tranquility. They want to come in with one face. If this doesn't work, they're going to try this one. And if that doesn't work, they're going to try all of these here. But they're never going to give you the real one. And if you fall for any of these here, it's going to lead to total disruption in your life. You're not going to be able to, like, get out of it. You are going to become a part of their karmic debt. If, I'm sorry, their, the karma, the debt that they have with karma or with the divine or whatever they have, right? But see, because this is you. This is why they want to come in with all them freaking faces, hoping that one of the 100 faces that they're wearing is going to stick and you're going to allow them back in. You can say things like, okay, we're not going to get back together, okay? I don't want to date you no more, but we can be friends. Something like that? No. Okay, fine. I don't want to be your friend no more or anything, but like we can still follow each other on Instagram. No. No. We all have free will. Do as you please. By all means, right? I ain't nobody to tell you what to do. But whatever these people have to pay, you become part of that. So whatever disruption is about to happen in their lives, because I did say they were going to be going through poverty, whatever that looks like for them. You're going to experience the same thing. You're going to be with them. So just keep that in mind. We have the major, it says sacrifice and self-reflection. And again, I told you, you were giving earthy like flowers and just, look. You know, these colors like that just give me, it gives me, and she has a flower on her mouth. Almost like she's the garden. And the garden is full of beautiful roses and sunflowers. Because this is giving me that. This is, even though that's not a sunflower, right? But look, it's giving me that. So you're the garden. So water your garden. Water your garden. If you're the garden and you want, who doesn't want their garden to look beautiful, right? If you want your garden to flourish, you want them roses to bloom so beautiful and open up and different colors and sunflowers and a bird feeder, and like your yard is like, I mean, like your garden, your spiritual garden, thank you, Spirit. Your spiritual garden is the most beautiful spiritual garden there is. Okay? Alright, let's see here. Because you're a leader. You're meant to be leading. You're very wise. I just heard you're very wise. You're very wise. And this is air. We have water element, air elements. This is the hangman. Okay, let's see. Mother of fire, rise and shine. This is giving everything I saw in my vision. Like with the fire and the flames, it's just giving like somebody done pissed you off and now you're about to unleash your wrath. Or that's your ancestors. And you could see, okay, this whole card says exactly what I told you. We have the fire. Like I said, that your spirit team has had enough. They are pissed. They are mad. Like they are like, didn't I tell you not to do that and you still did it anyway and you're still doing it? Okay. Let's get it popping. Okay? So this is what I feel like it's your ancestors. And you still see we have a little bit of green there and a little bit of green there. That follows you everywhere. Earth follows you everywhere. It doesn't matter where you go. You continue to grow. That's the reason why Earth follows you everywhere. Because it doesn't matter what gets thrown at you. If you get spiritually attacked. If you get verbally attacked. If people are attacking you, bullying you, whatever. It does not matter what gets thrown at you. You continue to grow. That's what this is giving me. Because even in the fire. Even in the flames. Even though this looks almost like a sacrifice, like I said. So no matter, look, that's what was going on. It's giving that, actually, that this was going on the outside. But it never reached you. Look at that. She's even smiling. It never reached you. And they tried it. They fucking tried it. That's why this is like... And you know what this is giving too? That they're like in flames. Like they're pissed off that it's not working. That no matter what it is that they're throwing, it's not working. It's just not. You're still growing. You're still smiling. You're still happy. You're protecting your kids if you have kids. And look at that. Look at that. A black cat. Oh my God, a black cat. And there's a Capricorn could be significant. Hold on. Yeah, so this is giving Capricorn. You can be a Capricorn. Somebody can be a Capricorn that you know, but that's giving Capricorn. And it's giving twins. Gemini? Two-Face? But they have an egg there and another egg here. The babies are playing with eggs on the bottom where the cat is. Yeah, you connect with earth, with fire, with water, with animals, children. Just children. Maybe because of your nurturing side. Like babies, maybe you've always been that type of girl, you know, that no matter where you go, like a little kid saw you and they just would randomly come up to you and talk to you. And you start talking to them and like you made a new friend. I've always had that. That's why I've worked with kids, because I've always had that. And we have the Judge, again, poetic justice at the bottom of the deck. Okay? They're getting, you are getting justice. You will be victorious in everything you do and anything that happens with these folks. Okay? Let's see what Ochun got to say. We have Ochun unlocked gay. Freedom. Breaking barriers. I don't know. Berries can be significant for somebody. Maybe you could eat berries. You should eat berries. I don't know. Unleashing potential. You know what this card is giving me? It's giving me that somebody thought you were like childlike, ignorant. Like we ain't taking collective seriously, please. They're so immature. They do this and they do that and blah, 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 da, 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 da. And you hold the key. You hold the key to abundance, freedom. You're breaking boundaries. Wherever they say that you can't, you will. You have unleashing potential, like overflowing potential. Ochun of perpetual beauty, inner beauty, self-love, transformation. Look at that bee up there. But maybe that's how you're looking right now. Again, this is a divine feminine reading. So maybe you out here looking all kinds of right. Okay? Maybe you've always been that type of girl that's never really had a problem in that department. But right now, it's not so much. How can right now you're glowing. There's a difference, right? I'm not saying that you're not fine or anything like that, right? But it's more than that. It's like you fine and you elevated. 222. It's like fine turned up like 30 notches. We have Ochun of miracles, divine synchronicities, unexpected blessings, hope. Because you have hope. Because you believe, because you're obedient, you're getting miracles, you're getting your blessings. Maybe things that you thought were never going to happen are about to happen. I don't know the other symbols, okay? But that one looks like a Hindu symbol. And then we have the Eye of Horus and the Ankh on this bracelet. And the hand too with the eye here. I don't know if you guys can see it there. I know my lighting sucks, guys. I know. I'm trying to do better. The Eye of Horus is like right here. And then the Ankh is over here. So again, very strong Egyptian connection overall, because it came out in every single deck. Ochun, the creatrix, creativity, artistic expression, breakthrough. Okay, I told you right now you're at like at your whatever you create right now is gonna take off. So make it happen. And I just burped a little. So confirmation, like, see, whatever you feel like doing. Maybe you've thought about starting like a jewelry, to sell jewelry online. So start it off, kick it off. Let's start it off. Figure it out. Okay, figure it out, because it's gonna take off. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. So do it. We have Ochun of of correspondence, communication, listening, conflict, and resolution. Maybe you are that kind of person. Oh my God, this just looks, look at her. She just looks so pretty. Like, she just looks so happy. She looks kind. Right? Doesn't she look like somebody you wanna, like, haven't you ever came across somebody that for whatever reason, and you don't know why, but you just opened up to them? That's what she looks like. And maybe that's how some people are going to feel about you, because we do have communication, listening, conflict resolution. You're like a mentor, right? Or maybe you can do readings to help people find a resolution to their problems, or a counselor, some form of communication like a podcast or whatever it is, anything along communication and conflict resolution. People are going to listen. They're going to listen. We got dragonflies, bees. I just heard fairies. Fairies. Fairyland. Ochun's third eye. Intuition, insight, visions. So maybe these are one of the miracles that are going to start happening. But they're not really a miracle, right? These are things that you already known for yourself to be true. You're just... all these things were just asleep, and now that you've awakened and answered the call, these are about to start waking up as well. Because I was gonna say that there was like a lot of planets. Okay, I just feel like, and this is like an orb almost, like she's exploring, right? She explores, or hold on, it's like, okay. There's a connection with the stars and the planets. That's where you receive your information from. From like celestial beings, divine beings. Hold on. I feel like there's something... Or maybe you're seeing something, but you're not really seeing it. Because I feel like there's still something I want to say based on this card, but I don't know what it is, but I feel it. I feel it, like I still want to say something about this card. So again, with that communication, maybe you're shy. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe you're shy, right? And you're like, hell no, I'm not going to talk in public. Like, I'll fuck around and faint or something, or throw up, or, you know what I'm saying? So maybe you're going to be shown that that's what you're meant to be doing. Some type of communication, and maybe you're just like really shy. Because I couldn't quite find my words, and maybe that's what it is. And you're like, no, I don't know what I'm going to say. What am I going to do with this, that? And maybe you're going to be shown exactly what it is you need to do, so you don't need to be afraid. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, that's what this is giving. Because with this thing around her, it's like what she's going to be shown, it's only for her eyes to see. She's the only one that can know. She's the only one that is going to acquire this gift, this whatever it is that they show you. It's only meant for you, for nobody else, for your eyes only. And this is giving me like it's blocking any other eyes around to see what is going to be gifted to you. And you're going to know what to do with it when you get it. Thank you. I knew that. Oh my God. Yeah. We got 333 out here. Okay. Ochun the magic. Ochun the magi. Alchemy, transformation, change. Again, this is giving ruins. Viking. Very ancestral, very ancient beings. Light beings. I feel like this is what it is. Maybe you don't know this about yourself yet, right? So, okay, thank you, Spirit. So this is giving me that this was you in a past life. Magi. Let's see if there's a reason why it's called that. But what I'm getting with that is that you were a master alchemist. You can transmute energy, any type of energy. You can transmute it into something positive, into something greater for you. The intentions of peacocks, 5 cards, and hold on. What? About the intentions of a peacock. Despite, hold on. This is not it. Where's a peacock? Okay, here we go. I was like, what the heck? Oh, it does say that. It says prepare a Ochunda Magi arrives as a moment of intense upheaval to remind you of your power to manifest. Didn't I say that? I told you since we pulled that other card, the resistance card, and I told you that you were magic, you're magical. Right? I think, right? And this one. That's what this was giving me. It was giving me like magician. And magicians are very good alchemists. They can transmute anything. They can manifest anything into their reality. So that's another reason why you are being asked to just be mindful of what you think and what you say. Okay? This is an opportunity for your radical change, shape-shifting obstacles into opportunities and ancestries into pathways of growth. Take action now. Awaken your inner sorcerer. You have the magic to shape your present and your future. Don't underestimate your power to change your world and the world around you. You are ready. Ochunda Magi calls you to activate and participate in your own transformation. 2, transmute the best element of your life into a golden opportunity. There is what to do now. There is no room to be passive here. Be what attracts, be the, what? Of your destiny. Embrace the uphill, make conscious choices. Act with intention and watch the alchemy unfold. So yes, you're being told to alchemize. Any form of, negative energy, if you're feeling blah, or if you're feeling that you're irritated or annoyed or anything like that, and you're like, wait a minute, like, why the hell do I feel like this? Like, I wasn't even like this yesterday or an hour ago. Like, why all of a sudden now I'm just pissed about everything? Transmute that shit into something positive. You can do that. You're the magician. You're the magic. You hold everything. You can benefit from ruins as well, because they are on here. I'm just barely learning about those. I did mention those in my other videos, so if you want to check that out. Ochun of mercy. It says compassion, forgiveness, and empathy. And I feel, again, that's you. And what does God tell us to do, right? He tells us to forgive the enemy. They do not know what they do. Some of them do, though. Some of them do, and they still don't give a fuck. That's why the Most High in your whole entire ancestral lineage and spirit team is about to unleash the wrath on their ass. If not your orichas. Okay, because I'm talking to somebody that's definitely connected to the orichas. We got orichas. We got Egyptian gods and goddesses. We have Vikings. We have spirit animals. Okay, like, actually, you know what? I'm going to pull from the spirit animal card and give you anger, resentment, vengeance, Ochun of divine wrath. But that's the difference. It says Ochun of soft power, influencer, influence, openness, emotional intelligence. So this is what I was going to say. Like, this is you 95% of the time. Okay? Like this, right here. You're centered. You got your crown, your throat chakra, your third eye, like your healing hands, your sacral, like everything aligned. Look at this. That's just a beautiful card. And this is where you're at. And people see this and think, ooh, they're weak because they're kind and soft and they're soft-spoken and they're shy and they don't mess with nobody and they don't do 1717 and they don't do this and they don't do that. So let's attack them and take their abundance and take their good juju that's coming and take these miracles and these gifts. But then this is you and you're like, wait, what are you going to do now? What'd you say? What were you going to do? Yeah, I don't think so. And this is not you literally attacking them. This is your ancestors, that feline, right? That strength, that courage that you carry. So it's not like you physically get up and go attack them, right? No, it's not that. It's that just don't, like, people honestly should think twice before they start coming for you. Like, the amount of power you hold, just you, is crazy. And then not only that, you have like a massive spirit team, like an army of spirit guys that are with you. You have Vikings. That's what I keep getting with these ruins. But you're an alchemist. You're a magician. You're magic. You can practice magic. You can do rituals. You can do things with herbs. Because that's what this is giving. Like an herbal witch. An alchemist. A powerful manifester. Like, you have everything in your own backyard. That's what I just heard. But see, when people try to come and cut one of your roses from that beautiful backyard you have, yeah, you ain't having it. You're just not. I'm going to do the Spirit Animal Oracle and pull from here like a card or two. Let's see what animal Spirit is connecting you with today, since we do have a lot of a coyote, trust and divine detours. Embrace the in-between, a flamingo spirit. Okay. Oh my God, I forgot. Hold on. Before I do that, let me pull from, I had the Ascended Masters deck and I just got told, look over there. If you know, you know. I love me some Jada Essence. Oh. Okay. Joan of Arc. Sacred Activist. Do not be afraid. Stand up for what you believe in. I feel like this is you. That's what you do. You stand up for what's right. Like, that's another form of communication, right? Because you don't... Maybe you're the kind of person that doesn't like to see other people get bullied. And even though you might not know people, right? You know how there's some people are like, oh, well, I don't know them. That's none of my business. You know, but they see that somebody's being, like, attacked or being treated unfairly. And they're just like, okay, whatever. Well, I don't know them. But that's not you. You don't do that. You stand up for what's right, regardless if it's your business or not. And sometimes that can get us into some shit. Just remember to always react out of love, okay? Not like this, okay? Not like that. Out of love. Oh my God, we have green Terra. It says healing light, wellness unfolding. Know that healing is a journey, okay? That never ends. We're never done fully healing, okay? Because we have childhood healing to do and whatever past traumas, new traumas, old traumas, whatever we have, we're never done fully healing. It's a journey. It's a process, okay? But this is also giving me, again, Earth. It says green Terra. That's her name. Ooh, the Lumerians. And I have that deck out here. I was going to use that deck earlier. It says the Lumerians. Clairvoyance activated. Psychic awareness. Sensitive trust. Your intuition. Where's that? Right here. I just told you what it is. If you didn't know, that's what it is. So what this is giving now then, with this card, it's giving this is your, how do I explain it? Like, it's your space. It's like a head space, but it's like a bubble in a way, right? So when you get your downloads are going to be protected. Nobody's going to be able to invade your mind and see what the divine is showing you. I don't know why I'm getting that. But, yeah, because it does say intuition, insight, and vision. That's what this one says. And this one says that your clairvoyance has been activated. Psychic awareness, sensitivity, trust your intuition. So because you're getting this gift, because you're getting this gift, you're going to be extra sensitive. Okay, so you're going to have to trust your intuition. Don't second guess. If you say, okay, if you show up to like a party, maybe you work, a coworker was like, hey, I'm having a little get together for my birthday. You want to come through? Yeah, sure, cool. And you go. But as soon as you get there, there's just something that does not feel right. Dip. Okay? Dip. Trust your intuition. You have intuition. You have insights to seeing things maybe before they even happen. This is giving like Final Destination type shit, right? That's what I'm getting. You know how in that movie they predict what's about to happen before it happens, and they try to warn everybody, but nobody wants to listen. So the one that's predicting gets off of whatever, and then bang, it happens, right? That's what this is giving. That's like a capability you have with psychic awareness. Okay, with insight, vision, like, yeah, you have to, whatever insights and visions that your spirit team, that the ascended master celestial beings are giving you, the orichas, trust it. Go with it. Don't second guess it. Just do it. Maybe even after, if you're like, damn, I was just tripping and it probably could have been a fun ass party. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, there'll be plenty of more parties. There'll be plenty of more this. There'll be plenty of more that. But there's only one of you. Okay? There's only one of you. And I'm not trying to scare nobody or none of that. And like to say, like, don't you ever go out. No. A la contra. Go out. Have fun. Hang out. Just pay attention. Because we did have, like, signs and synchronicities, I think, came out. Or I think I saw it in a split. Anything else? So I'm hearing, know that the healing journey is a journey, but you're going to be okay. You have all the tools you need to continue to heal. You have everything you need to continue to heal and not allow nobody to ever come and play in your energy again or try to play you for a fool, because they're only going to fool themselves. Oh my God. Because they're only going to fool themselves. All right. That's what I just heard. So we have dual cool, divine mission, enlightened action, make choices from the heart. Didn't I just tell you that? Make sure that everything you do is from the heart space, being kind. Okay? It says enlightened action. I feel like you're being activated. We have the blue beings. It says light transmission, wounds healed, important information, charging up. This is giving, again, I feel like you're being activated. So maybe you're going through another ascension at the time, right now. I did speak about this again in my other channel. I'm sorry, the Cosmic Tea. Those are my two channels. And I'm sleepy, okay? What time is it? It's like 11 something. I said Cosmic Tea, but it's time for T144, okay? Oh, the peacock. And I was reading that. What was the one that I read that was from the, was it Ochun's deck? Oh, the Maji one. Right? It said peacock. And here it is. So maybe you live somewhere where there's a lot of peacocks. So peacock could be significant. It says let it shine. A ver, vamos a ver. Hold on. Okay, it says spiritual meaning of the peacock varies across different cultures and traditions, but generally it is associated with beauty, spiritual richness, protection, and immortality. And I already did speak about a past life. And I did also say you out here looking just right. And it's beyond, you know, that you look beautiful, or it's divine feminine, okay? I'm not even going to say handsome. Life is speeding up. The antelope spirit is on the bottom of the deck. Life is speeding up. So all these miracles, all these gifts, you're being activated at this time. You're being activated at this time. So, yeah, if you want to go over and check out my other channel, Time for T144, in today's video, I did talk about that as well, because I feel like with the vision I had of like that woman coming out of that water, representing you, me, like representing the divine feminine. If you resonate with the divine feminine journey, then this is your message, okay? But this was giving divine beings coming out of the suffering, the pain, the karmic cycles, the karmic patterns, the karmics, just any form of tower that they had to have that led them to their spiritual awakening. And now they're coming out. Now they're awakened. They're awakened. They answered the call. And because they answered the call and did the work and did everything that they needed to do to heal themselves back up and get back on that horse and keep going, that is the reason why now you're going through another spiritual awakening, another ascension. At this ascension right now, you are being activated. Your gifts are coming in. Your downloads are coming in. Your manifestations are coming true. You are alchemizing any negative energy or any negative thought into something positive. Another gift that you're probably going to have is, again, like I said, doing things with earth, things like flowers and herbs, rain, water, baths, spiritual baths. I just heard Ruda. I don't know. It says the mouse spirit. Tend to the small things. Tend to the small things. So the mouse, tend to the small things. Maybe because of all the chaos that has happened, you just, okay, for example, me personally, I normally always sit on my porch and I smoke a little bit and I write in my journal. I write and write, but I'll sit there for like almost 2 hours sometimes. Little tiny things like that make me happy. So I'm guessing that tend to the small things. Hang out with your kids if you have them. Take your dog for a walk. Curl up on the couch with your cat and watch a movie. Little things like that. Things that sometimes we take for granted when we have them. Okay? Ooh, the buffalo spirit says the abandoned universe will... What? The abandoned universe will provide. The abundant universe will provide. Okay, another card of abundance. Okay. Okay. So maybe you were worried about what was going to happen to those people. If anything was going to happen to those people, stop tripping off of that. That is not your burden to bear no more. That's the reason why you got rid of all these people, places, or things that no longer served you. Okay, so don't worry about if, like, for example, if they're telling you in videos, like, oh, well, your enemy's about to get hit with karma and this, that, and the other thing, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, just let it happen. Don't be like, oh my, they said it was going to happen, like, already. It's happening now. When. It doesn't matter. All you need to know is that it's going to happen. That's that. You worry about what you got going on. Because you got amazing things happening for you right now. Okay? You're going to fuck around and block all this from happening because you're so concerned when karma's going to hit the enemy. Who cares? They are irrelevant now. Actually, they've always been irrelevant. You were making them relevant because you were asleep. You're not asleep anymore. Okay, so they are no longer relevant. Okay, they don't matter. Okay, last one. Ooh, the bobcat. It's spirit. Life is a mystery. But I think this is you. You're a mystery. Or I think these people are... These people think you're a mystery. Again, because they thought you weren't like this. They thought they knew who you were, right? They thought they knew who you were because you had a beautiful smile and you were kind and loving and caring, that they had no idea that you can do this and this, and that you're being guided and protected by them and them, Ochun. So somebody here is like, what in the hell? Mystery. Yeah, they have no clue who they were fucking with. No clue. And they're probably even like clueless right now. They're like, who in the hell? What the hell? Yeah. Like I said, they fucked with the right one. All right, guys, I think that's going to be the end of the reading. I was told look this way again. It says it's the armadillo spirit. It said set healthy boundaries. Again, they might be knowing that you have these amazing things coming in, so they want to come in and try to get you to crack that window. Don't do it, okay? Don't forget to hit the like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.